Been an absolutely dreary day, and if you look behind me, it's just one of those nights where you don't want to be out in this. We have fog here in Chattanooga, drizzle, chilly temperatures, and as we take a look at your radar, we're seeing the heaviest of rain now kind of shift east of I-75. And that's going to be the trend over the next several hours, but you just don't want to be out and about. If you don't have to be on the roads, you might want to stay home because we're going to continue to have some of this light rain and drizzle in our western zones and some heavier rain out into Murphy, Blue Ridge, extending down into Ellijay. You can see a pretty sharp cutoff in the moisture, and we're going to have this continuing to push off to the east as we go into the overnight hours as this low pressure continues to exit our region. And notice we'll have some of that rain on the backside, and it's going to be just cold enough in the higher elevations for this rain to transition to snow by Monday morning. But of course, here in the valley, don't expect anything but overcast conditions with a nice little chill in the air. But roadways are wet as far as the eye can see here across the Tennessee Valley. So I definitely recommend taking it easy or not being on the roads tonight because we're going to continue with this fog as well. Here's a look at your temperatures. It's 46 in Murphy, 46 in Cleveland, 42 in Altamont, so a little bit cooler, and these temperatures will gradually start to drop off into the 30s. And as for rainfall amounts since midnight, anywhere from about a quarter to a half of an inch. Signal Mountain picked up over half of an inch. We had 3/10 in Riceville. Dave in Turtletown calling in with 4/10. Same for Lookout and Trenton. Mulberry Mountain had 3/10 as well. A quarter of an inch in Mont Eagle and over a half of an inch in Somerville. So a very nice soaking rain for us. Wasn't too heavy, so we didn't have any flooding concerns. And as we continue through the rest of the evening, the rain's going to shift off to the east. We'll still have some residual showers, but notice after midnight, some of that blue starting to show up along the Cumberland Plateau. So again, Sequatchie County, Grundy, Marion, Bledsoe, you'll have some of that snow mixing in. It's going to be light and non-impactful, but if you're looking for accumulations, you might want to take a trip to the Smoky Mountains. There's going to be some pretty decent snow hugging the Tennessee-North Carolina line through Monday morning. Some decent accumulations will be possible in some of those higher northwest-facing peaks. And then as we go into the morning hours on Monday, some of those flurries try to drop down into Cherokee, Fannin, Gilmer County. Maybe a light rain shower or two in the valley, but again, we're not going to see any snow here in Chattanooga, Dalton, Calhoun, just not in the cards this go around. And then as we go through the evening on Monday, some of that snow starts to shift off and we start to have some sunshine returning here across the Tennessee Valley. So we do have winter weather advisories in effect for most of western North Carolina and East Tennessee, again, right along that Tennessee-North Carolina line from the Virginia border all the way down to eastern Monroe County. So we're thinking anywhere from 1 to 4 inches of snow in some of these areas above 2,500 feet in elevations. The highest peaks like Mount LeConte could potentially pick up as much as 4 to 6 inches of snow. So again, you can see that accumulation zone really just hugging that Tennessee-North Carolina line. There could be some flurries with maybe light accumulations into Crossville along I-40, but notice our Cumberland counties not really going to be dealing with too much. So the plateau, other than a few flurries, don't expect too much from this. As for tonight, though, temperatures will continue to fall off into the 30s. Showers will start to wrap up pretty quickly. It's going to be overcast with winds going from the south to northwest, breezy at times. And of course, we'll be dealing with some of that fog as well. Now, temperatures should stay just above freezing, but places like Murphy, Blue Ridge, you're going to get pretty close to that 32-degree mark. Same for Altamont. It is going to be a chilly night, and with the winds picking up, those wind chill values are going to dive into the 20s here across the Tennessee Valley. And then tomorrow we're going to have 46 for high. It's going to be chilly, cloud cover most of the day. A few mountain flurries mainly early in the day, so just be mindful of that. And then for the next 7 days, another round of rain Tuesday night to Wednesday. Mountain snow possible once again Thursday as temperatures drop off. And then we'll dry out Friday and Saturday before more rain Sunday. Calvin?
Okay, thank you.